Tonight, from Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California, it's the NFC Championship game.
One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 27 yards there, a first down.
But one of the ways that quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. That's complete. It's Zay Flowers with it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. They run it for the first time with Tony Pollard. He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, second down.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. 3rd and short yardage, Prescott. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays intact with a pickup of 13.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
Scoring first, so critical in the postseason. They've got it here, 1st and goal. Pollard. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Pollard again. And good work there defensively as they're able to keep him out of the end zone. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal will feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I get the thought process. 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way. But that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, and there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like more defenders than offensive guys. Winds up losing yardage. Gano's kick is good, and the Cowboys are going to jump out to a 3-0 lead. Not a touchdown, obviously, but playoffs, you're on the road. At least you put something on the board.
I would agree with that totally. You're not exactly sending a message to the opposition, but you are letting them know that you came to play.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yardage with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100+ the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
2nd and 6. A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he comes back with 1 complete. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41. Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. They'll set up to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a 1st down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
To the 36-yard line, stop there.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Flush to his right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. 9 yards that time.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On 2nd down, this is Jackson. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. He'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. And he is going to have a 49ers 1st down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3, barely. But the mark shows 1st down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 2nd down and 6 now. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Here's a give up the middle. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. He'll try again, and he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run, and the 49ers have taken the lead here in this NFC Championship game. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Prescott now. He finds his man, complete. It's Beck. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Beck. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. Throwing, Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Prescott. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd. Timeout now, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this 1st half. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Here's Prescott. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Call it a loss of 5, a big set. To bring up 3rd down.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the... After review of the play, so on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. He's got the leg, but it's no good. He missed it right, and that will keep this a 4-point game.
Wow, partner, it's almost a little jarring to see a holder set up on the other side of midfield. I haven't brought out my binoculars to make sure on that one. But that is showing an awful lot of confidence in a kicker to try and hit from 61 yards. And this one winds up no good.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. And seconds of the first half. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So with 3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. So who has time for a halftime show with a trip to the Super Bowl on the line? Let's get back to it. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And I think here with the lead, CD, they have to resist that temptation of kind of looking ahead. Would you agree?
Absolutely, I would agree, because they know the stakes. They know the winner of this game goes to the Super Bowl. And this one, it's far from over. They were the better team in the first half, but they do know that they're facing their toughest opponent of the year. And they've got to be prepared for them to fight it out all the way and add a few extra wrinkles in the second half as well. They need to...
It's caught at the 10. A big play there for the Niners. 68 yards.
Another big play right there. And this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touchdown here could put this game out of reach, and that's a strong step towards getting it done.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up second and goal. They'll try again. Pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. A couple extra tight ends are in. Third and goal from the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown of the night. And the 49ers continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. On the give, this is their fullback. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And again, they'll go right back to their fullback. And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Prescott. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. His first catch in this NFC Championship game, and it's a first down. Looking to throw. Prescott. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Here's Prescott. He finds his man. Complete. That's Beck. And that's good for a gain of 6. And now that sets up 3rd and 2. Prescott to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout. Now Prescott. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Beck. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3.
And again, it's Prescott. Got his man there complete to Gallup. And this is good for a first down, his second grab of this NFC Championship bout.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. They've gone to their fullback quite a bit. He'll get it again. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the red zone now, Prescott.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. On third down, it's Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Beck. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. 1 quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Gano's kick is good, and that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the fourth quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end.
And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense, 1st and 10. Following the penalty, they'll go back to the run game.
Brought down in the play by Deron Bland. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
41 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
They're going to look to throw. Toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now a handoff inside. It's Jackson. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there. Saving
his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the 49ers are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. To throw is Prescott. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A little too much extracurricular there.
When you have a game with a lot of contact, tensions are going to run pretty high. You're going to be emotional, but you have to harness it somehow, and he didn't on that play.
And that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Looking for the out route here, and he's got Cooks. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Prescott from the gun. Forced out to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Prescott looks to throw on first. And Cooks has it over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Looking to throw. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. That is caught, and he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. To the air again, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. It's Beck. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it's 2nd down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Buying time to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now an inside draw. This is their fullback. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. 2nd down, Prescott. The ball comes out, and this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
And it'll be intercepted. And the Niners are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout.
And got his man complete. Down the left sideline. Touchdown, 49ers. A big play there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Niners have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the fourth. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25.
Dallas offense set for this next drive. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, and with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They'll drop to throw. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. They'll look to throw here. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Prescott yet again. And that's complete to Cooks. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. First down, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Beck. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45.
2nd and 7.
Back to throw again. And that one drops to the ground, incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds, 19 left. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really, it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. He's going to try and go deep again. And incomplete on the deep ball. And they get to hoist the Hallis Trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.